trading in Bitcoin is like trading newly harvested dead baby brains. They paid millions and millions of dollars into DC to get a bill drafted that would have made that illegal. What the hell, Charlie? No, there's a reason.
Bitcoin Zella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now, guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoin Zella today and enjoy the new edge. Mark Yukso examines Bitcoin's $1 million network, discussing its explosive growth, cutting-edge technology, and future prospects. In this video, he shares insights. Join us to learn more, be inspired.
Do you think Buffett in his lifetime will own Bitcoin?
He actually already does, right? Because he owns Nubank, which traffics here. But I don't know. I think he should.
Let me rephrase it. Would he say?
Yeah, would he actually buy Bitcoin?
Hey, I thought it was rat poison, but after listening to Yusko,
no. Well, here's the thing. I'll tell you why I say no. In 2018, we had just started the firm, and it was right in the middle of the bear market, right? Bitcoin peaked at 20,000 in 2017, December 18th. I remember the day. And the reason it was December 18th is that was the day that Chicago Mercantile Steel Exchange started futures, which I'm going to come back to in answering your question. So I said this is going to be the beginning of a bear market because once you have futures, you can do what's called spoofing. You can short naked this asset that you don't own. Like in the old days, if I wanted to deliver you oil, I had to have oil. When the futures markets come along, you can write a contract saying, I'll sell you oil unless we settle up the contract before it finishes. And there's a very important reason why Bitcoin was classified a commodity, not a security. So we'll come back to that. So Buffett says that, so it's 2018, price is 20,000, goes to 10. And then if you remember, it fell all the way to 6 in the spring. And then in November, it took the final puke to 3,200. When it hit 3,200, Pomp and Jason and I issued the Morgan Creek Bitcoin Challenge. And I actually, and this was the time that the original bet that Buffett made with Ted Seides was finishing, hedge funds versus the S&P. And, Buffett won. And so I called Warren, a friend of mine gave me his phone number, said, call him after 5 o'clock. He'll answer his phone. I called at 5:05. He answered his own phone. And I said, Mr. Buffett, I'd like to make this wager, $1 million charity bet. Same thing you did with Ted. I'll take Bitcoin. You take the S&P. And he was very gracious. And he said, I'll consider it. And a couple of days later, I got a nice hand typed. It was typed by his assistant, but it wasn't handwritten. Got a nice note back saying, we've considered it. And they've decided that I won't be around long enough, so we can't do a 10-year bet. And I wrote back saying, look, you're going to be chasing my tired ass around long after you. I have no concerns that you'll make it 10 more years. But I understand, you don't want to do it. So I was on CNBC later that week, and I talked about this, and I said, we'll put this out for anybody. Anyone. This is like December 6th of 2018. Anyone wants to take the other side, we'll take Bitcoin. 0 takers. That's not true. One guy, who I won't name names, one guy runs an asset management firm in New York, said, I'll take it. And his son said, hell to the no, Dad. There's no upside. If we lose, okay, we're idiots. If we win, we were supposed to win. No, we're not taking it. So no one took the bet. Good thing, because we would have crushed them. But so I don't think Buffett will ever take. Well, it's not that intellectually, I think he doesn't hate it. Intellectually, I think he's there. Just like he said, I don't believe in electric cars, but he owns a shit ton of BYD and they make the best cars on the planet. So I get it. He has to do what he has to do, but That's a long-winded way of saying I don't think Buffett's going to do it. So all of this comes down to, why was it classified as a commodity? What do futures markets do in commodities? Well, they allow suppression of price.
President Donald Trump ignited excitement in the cryptocurrency world with his plan to establish a crypto strategic reserve. This reserve, which would include Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano, sent shockwaves through the market, sparking renewed investor confidence. Bitcoin's price leaped from approximately $85,000 to nearly $95,000 before stabilizing around $93,000. Other major cryptocurrencies, such as Cardano and XRP, experienced notable gains of 40% and 16% respectively, highlighting the market's positive reaction. Jeff Kendrick, Standard Chartered's head of digital asset research, responded swiftly by revising his Bitcoin price target to an incredible $500,000. He explained that his team has shifted their approach from selling rallies to buying dips, anticipating that Bitcoin will continue its upward trajectory. Kendrick's revised forecast predicts Bitcoin reaching $200,000 by the end of 2025, $300,000 by 2026, $400,000 by 2027, and finally $500,000 by 2028. He believes that Bitcoin's increasing role in global investment portfolios will establish it as a vital hedge against the shortcomings of traditional finance. Trump's crypto reserve plan has also spurred discussions among U.S. states about creating their own Bitcoin reserves, potentially matching the federal government's holdings. This move, reminiscent of a Fed put for the crypto market, has reassured investors and revived hopes for further crypto-friendly policy shifts. With anticipation building ahead of the crypto summit at the White House, the future of Bitcoin and digital assets appears more promising than ever. The plan has energized the market and ignited widespread optimism for a transformative crypto future.
We all know what happened with gold and GLD, right? So GLD, gold price was going up. Remember, it was $200 and it was going to 300 and it got to 400. Everybody's like, yeah, let's do GLD. And 3 years, JP Morgan fought GLD. Now, why is JP Morgan? Well, JP Morgan happens to run the largest desk in London in gold price making. And they were reported, Scott Besson actually, our new Treasury Secretary, had done all the work on this. So they're pretty much short a lot of gold, like a lot. And they needed someone to take the other side. So once they got their shorts in position, they're like, okay, fine, you can approve the GLD. And everyone's like, okay, GLD, gold's going to go to the moon. Gold went boom, 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 boom. 2 years straight down because JP Morgan could control the price through the futures market because they didn't have to have the gold. They could just make up paper gold. In 2022, I love this part, they got fined $960 million or $920 million. I don't remember the exact number, for spoofing the price of gold. So you're not supposed to do this, and they got caught. But the guy, I love the guy's quote. He said, yeah, but we made $20 billion. So it's just the cost of doing business. No big deal. So that's what's happening in Bitcoin. Right now, you've got massive demand, right? You got BlackRock buying every day. You got Millennium buying. But here's the thing. Millennium isn't buying long. Millennium is a market neutral shop. I love when the 13Fs come out and we said, oh, look, Millennium bought $2 billion of the ETF. I'm like, yeah. And they shorted at least $2 billion, maybe 2.1 or 2.2 of futures against it because they're just arbing the spread between the futures price and the spot price. There's something called roll yield, right? So the futures price is higher than spot price because humans are optimistic. And over the course of the month, that price rolls down. And that's why these futures-based ETFs destroy capital. They're really profitable for the people that structure them, but not if you hold them. It's like a triple levered, short ETF. They destroy capital because of the rebalancing and this roll yield between futures and spot. So we're in this thing where a year ago, the ETFs get approved and everybody's like, oh, it's going to be great. The price is going to go straight up. And we went up in anticipation. And then when it happened, because no one was talking, Anthony, about the same day, January 10th, the exact same day, not a coincidence.
China is making headlines with a groundbreaking move that could reshape global finance. The nation is accelerating its strategic Bitcoin reserve as part of a bold de-dollarization effort. This surprising shift signals a major departure from past policies and highlights China's growing confidence in digital assets. As tensions rise over U.S.-led economic measures and global market uncertainties, Beijing is positioning Bitcoin as a key tool for economic independence. By diversifying its reserves away from the U.S. dollar, China aims to protect its financial future and challenge traditional monetary systems. Reports indicate that Chinese officials are carefully planning this move, weighing both the risks and potential rewards. The decision appears to be part of a broader strategy to reduce dependency on conventional currencies, and it reflects a deep belief in the long-term value of Bitcoin. As Beijing accelerates its accumulation of digital assets, market observers are left to wonder how this strategy will influence global crypto regulations and investment trends. With growing confidence, China is embracing digital assets to secure a competitive edge in an ever-changing world. This decisive action not only promises to bolster China's economic resilience, but it may also set off a ripple effect among other nations. Investors and regulators worldwide are watching closely, eager to see if this de-dollarization strategy will become a model for future economic policy. With the financial landscape in constant flux, China's bold move marks the beginning of a new chapter in digital currencies, one that could lead to shifts in power and prosperity. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoinzilla. The most important news will reach your inbox on a daily basis and for free. I do not know why you have not subscribed yet. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.